Oh no, dude. This is so bad. I'm actually gonna have to reset in my clear now. Dude. I actually just lost like so much early tempo. Kinda wanna AFK. It's okay. It's winnable. Holy fuck. Controlling so hard actually. It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. Should have done a warm-up clear of Karthus. I even thought about it. But fuck me, man. It's insanely bad actually. I don't even know if I can walk in there, because Fiddle is probably on bot scuttle. Dude. Actually a dirty griefer, man. think it might have been killable with Skarner, but not by myself. I at least get to counter his top side. That's winnable. Literally just turned on the stream. Should get level 6 for my bot side. Kinda trolled early game, but it's not lost yet. Perfect. It's really good actually. I get my jungle item on reset now. We're in a good spot. Well played by my Kiana. And another kill. It's huge actually. We are officially chilling. Hotline is kind of rough, but I should be able to recover. If I just play through my Kiana, should be an easy dub. Also, there's like a million GM players in every region, so it's not really enough to just get a million viewers. It's like, unless you're rank 1, people don't really care. It's kind of like, you're either a one trick, and then people watch you because you're the best at your champion. Okay, that was a interesting Bard ult. Very kind of him to save me like that, honestly. I'll eat this mid wave while Kiana roams. Kiana's getting really fed. I see why they had the need to nerf this champion. Could look for an early-ish Herald, but have a decent amount of gold. Could also just reset, so my next ult is stronger. I guess if I have mid top prio, I could look for it. It's actually a really big tempo play to get this Herald, because I have my respawning bot side when I reset, and I'm not really losing that much tempo. And I can still get my ult off. I think this is one of these kind of games. It's got the perfect gold value, and I'm solo AP, so it's really high value to have a flat pen. I think I don't need to ult this. I think I live. I maybe should have ulted there. Would have made the plays easier for the boys, but some yummy plates. Okay, I'm gonna just leave now. Go into my top side, clear all of it, reset, play for Drake. Probably could have ulted a bit sooner, but it looks like it's going to work out quite well for us. Okay. Could be worth to just buy Magi's, but I think double pen is really OP right now, or at this early in the game. Alright, now I just wait for my LT. We're in a pretty good spot at this point. my Krugs into reset. We got first tower. Feels good. God, what is with me and letting shit reset today? Jeez. I think that's fine. Lose some stacks, but you might get Baron off it.
Yeah. So go to collection and then player cards and then quick title swap. Max foul. Oh, it's like in the bottom right corner of the chat. Fun fact, Thomas played what, 200 games of this shit already. Still learning. Man, I just went to some golden Twitch streamers and stuff. I saw this one kid. He was playing TFT. And I asked him what rank he was. And he says, oh, so I don't play League of Legends. I don't play, ranked. I'm like, but you're playing TFT. What rank are you in TFT? He's like, oh, I'm like, bronze 2. I just didn't know. And I just watched. Oh no, they. Oh, they. What? You're bitching about Jet's arms tall? See? Okay.
Well, this was a fun card this game.
Your team has destroyed.
Yoink. These guys, man, I'm telling you, they never seen Soda mechanics like this. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys the whole time. They got baited, layered directly into my perfect two-man ult into the full went rumble combo. They don't know. Oh my god. It was like 2 minutes ago. Something insane. When I showed this, it was like 300 stacks. My Archangel is almost fully stacked now. It's at 660. Let's go. And I'm almost CR cap here as well. So here I just go Merc Treads. So it's hard for him to kill me. By the way, I already ran Tenacity, which is why it's so hard for them to kill me. in all these fights, I'm gonna just get even tankier against this team. I just go Banshesville, and we just auto win. Hey, what's up, students? So as we all know, not all of us play support, but sometimes you get autofill and you gotta take one for the team. If you don't really know what to play, well, try Sona out. I promise you guys, with this infinite mana, Archangel, full AP scaling, Presence of Mind build, you cannot go wrong. It's so powerful, and you will be a huge contributing factor for your team in every single game, as long as you can make it to mid game where you're like scaled up and you can spam W and E and Q and just land a few ults here and there. It's so powerful. Trust me, guys. Try it out one time, and you'll be blown away by just how insane Sona is. Anyway, guys, don't forget that like button on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to our channel for more of the juiciest content out there, and drop that genius gang or think it in your head for those daily 10 IQ points, guys. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Peace. They don't know, man. They don't know about the Sona mechanical prodigy. We can easily Baron. We take no damage. I have perma heals. Look, we literally are. I just have Archangel staff, right? And Presence of Mind. Our team is taking no damage from Baron. This is why I always say Sona is like the best champion in the game. It's just facts. Not the best, but one of the best for so many years. There's just a point where you just auto win if you know what you're doing. Literally telling you guys, I'm 1v9 Sona, man. They can't handle it. I'm killing TF right now. Oh my god, whatever. They should get ace for that. The game-winning play. Let's go. Oh my god, I did get my Seraphs off. Are you serious? Wait, please tell me. It must have been on cooldown, right? My Seraphs was still on cooldown there. That's why. I must have pressed.
You got your ult?
Wait, why didn't
It
he
wasn't on
buy?
cooldown. Why you guys telling me that, man? Come on now. Hey, GG's. Let's go. Well played, lads. Well played. Why not Ardent? Because Archangel scales way harder, is way stronger. Having infinite mana and AP and actual scaling makes you an insanely ridiculous broken champion. I mean, if you just saw what I was doing in like every like team fight skirmish, like I was literally running up to their carries, like out damaging them, healing my whole team at once with like, you know, 250, 300 AP, giant juicy heals on like a 2-second cooldown, perma heals. Like it's just, you just go scaling, you just go AP with Archangels, and you build survivability so you don't get popped. And it's way better than like wasting your money on Mikhails and Redemption and all this stupid like fake support news stuff. You just go Archangels into full scaling. That's the way.
It's not even close how well Santoner is doing, keeping up that aggression, keeping up his kill participation, and his whole just, you know, jungle pressure, because they took their win condition in all those games was taking Drakes. And the man doing that was Santorin, each time being there on Drake spawn, and it gave him the easiest win condition. They, you know, punished C9's jungler, and then they started stacking Drakes.
Yeah, it was really beautiful to watch. And whenever I look at jungle dominance like that, you also look at the lanes that are setting him up and allowing him to do this stuff. I think I want to call out 2 specific players from FlyQuest because their stories are so cool to me. The first is Solo. This guy started 2020, the shit year that it is, not even on an academy team, on no team at all at any level. They then pick him up as a coach, positional coach for top lane before quickly rising him up to the LCS squad. And he self-admitted, like, you know what? I'll do anything for the team. I could be this glue man that's going to hold together whatever strategy they want to play. He blind picks Shen every
Shen is
game.
glue.
Every game in the series, yeah, Shen apparently is also a glue man. But it's a bad matchup, and it's some of the worst matchups you can possibly have. Gangplank and Vladimir, and not only.
Blabber just him so hard. Oh my god.
August on point again, and guess what?
Nope.
Nice, Drew.
Oh my god. I don't think I can.
I think it's fine if I watch match that. Yo, tactical, what are you doing? That. Yo, tactical, what are you doing? I'm not happy to that.
That was actually a good ass clip.
Oh! Look at this. Look at this. Look, look, look.
Screams, I thought I was gonna ulti.
Dude, what were we talking about?
I don't know. If we just had any mid laner, it'd be so free. This is such a doomed matchup. I guess I will dodge, but I'm not happy about it. Fucking Kitso, man. No, I'm not worried about how I would do. I think our lane would be pretty good. The problem is, our mid lane was also a jungle main. He was that Rise from like a few days ago that went like 0-4-0. He just never dodges when he gets mid lane. It's so annoying. It's like, bro, you can't play mid. Please, just dodge.
Oh snap! Got him. Yeah, we outie. That's the bug splash.
Actually, this guy's pretty low mana.
Well, now we get to chill for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Holy shit, I'm alive.
Death Dance.
Zoe's on. Oh my god. Oh, that was sick.
Beauty.
You'd love to see it.
Don't go more. Just keep kiting.
I'm fine. Just pulling them into you.
Yep.
Killing Olaf. That was a pretty good bait.
Yep.
That was a very good bait.
Nice.
Kan ni följa med? Vill gärna ha med då?
What was the point of that?
No, don't die. Okay then, what the fuck? Didn't expect that to happen.
It's more like, yeah, whatever. Whee! Let's fucking go, boys. Cheese!
No doubt.
Oh! Okay! Wait! Holy shit!
Okay.
What is this
You
stuff?
just stood in the bombs though. You probably could have lived. Flashing nothing, but pumping out the DPS. Nocturne just chilling. Didn't win wall. Fucking anything. Aftershock Nami. That's was not expecting that one.
I just don't deal damage.
Lucian one trick
What's the
pony.
boy Quantum?
It's begun. The madness has begun. Oops. Cancel that off.
Silly Evelyn.
Bot tower. Oh my fucking god, baby. You just got a fat cock, dude.
What a pop off.
I can clear that.
Lee, Lillian ults. Set an ult as well, I guess. Impact! Nice.
Damn.
You're
Impact should
fucking fast!
stream more.
Yeah, she's so fast. Get her.
Hoonie casually going 1 and 6 in solo queue. Fuck. I feel like that timer was actually over for a while, and I was
Where the
just
fuck am I?
not in queue.
I'm ordering? Crits? I like that fucking splendidly.
I played against Nidhogg a few times, but I feel like recently he hasn't been playing that much, or at least he went through a phase of like playing on a low elo account. He's pretty good, but he has some weird builds. Like, they're not terrible, but he's the kind of guy that'll like always go his build over the meta build. But his mechanics are pretty good, like his Nidalee and his Silas, Lee Sin, all crisp. I mean, he's like back in the day when BoxFox would quote unquote get Challenger, he was always just getting duo boosted by Nidhogg. I used to watch his videos, but then he just stopped playing on his high-low account, and so it's yeah, I don't care about watching someone smurf. Like, I used to love watching Tia Blade's account because he would just like play top 10 and just smurf every game, but now he just does random shit in low elo, and it's like, okay, well, that's not interesting to me.
Now it's like weird champ. Oh fuck, these guys hate me. I'm gonna 1v5 this. Wait, what just happened? Oh my god!
Huh?
Wait, how did I live?
Israel really trolled that by not just arcane shifting.
My hair looking crazy. Oh guys, you guys want to see K-pop Mo? Look at BTS Mo. Dude, I have a bowl cut, no cap. I could be in BTS.
Yeah, I mean, like, BoxFox isn't terrible by any means. Like, he's a grandmaster player for sure, but when he did get Challenger, it was duo with Nidhogg, and it's like, it's kind of like when Sanchovi's got Challenger, he was duo every game with ASIC, who's like a 1000 LP 80 carry player, and it's like, okay bro, like, if I duoed with ASIC every game, I'm sure I could get Challenger pretty easily.
Alright, I think it's pretty easy.
Right, this is going to be another episode of Thorin's Rotations, and this episode is going to be centered around the LPL,
Pretty hyped for this match
the best
when it
region
happens.
in
I
League
think
of
it should
Legends.
be starting
By the way,
at 4.
That debate, by the way, should technically even be over, because the very people who are hyping LEC were the same casters that I noticed didn't vote any
Yeah.
of the players who were
I
in
mean,
the
like,
first.
Sanch knows too, you know, he's a content streamer. He's not like a gameplay streamer, but like, he's funny as fuck. Yeah, I mean, like, if I was friends with ASIC and I could get him to duo with me, like, why would I not take advantage of that, you know?
Actually, spring season was hard. I think we failed spring season, so we failed the team bonding. We like lost trust each other, and we are so comfortable winning.
I don't know what is the last split. I totally removed the last split in my head.
After we failed the spring, I just learned a lot from that. But now, yeah, I think Paris is fast, so I don't care anymore.
I think when we come into summer split, we start from like actually season start. We start to build up the team
How many
stuff,
viewers does
our
he get?
individual skills like macro, vision control.
I think it's like,
shuffling
he doesn't
everything.
get an insane
Just
amount of
rebuild
viewers,
everything.
but
Like,
his
when
viewers
we
are really
build
loyal, you know?
with this
Like,
growing, I think
whenever he goes
everyone
live,
is really well on their job, and then
people will
the
watch
more
him.
we play as a team, the more we practice. I can see it
I think
getting better.
his whole shit with LS helped his views as well, but it's hard when, like, I feel like he needs one of the top streamers to fall down. Like right now you got Tyler, you got Mo, you got TF Blade, and like, probably people are gonna watch them over Sanch for now, but I think if one of them falls off, then he can pop off and like take their throne as one of the top streamers. It's just a matter of time.
I think my job doesn't change.
But he probably
like,
makes
too
good
much,
money.
honestly.
Like, I
I
feel like
focus
loyal
like,
viewers are
our
better
track
than
methodology,
random
and then
viewers because they'll
this
like
week,
sub
what we're gonna
consistently and
play,
donate
the
consistently.
things,
So it's
and
like,
then what we
I think I
should
read something like
focus
if you have like
on
100
review.
loyal viewers, then
인게임에 대한
you're
거는
chilling.
제가 많이 판단 내리는 건
That's enough to live off of.
아마 제시 약간 뭐라 그러지? 팀 전체적으로 뭐 도도 같은 경우는 오히려 스케줄 같은 거 약간 좀 GM의 일에 좀 더 집중을 하고 그다음에 잭 같은 경우는 약간 좀 게임 외적인 스톱 I think 우리가 어떤 거에 약간 조금 더 뭐가 좀 필요한지 약간 좀 팀의 어떤 부분이 좀 더 도움이 될 건지 약간 그런 쪽으로 도움을 많이 주는 것 같아요.
I think if you're using like multiple ways of monetization, it's enough. So like, you're uploading YouTube videos, and then you like have a Patreon, and then you have like a Twitter, and if like, it's like, if you have a, it's not like you actually have 100 viewers, it's like you have a few hundred viewers, and then like 100 of them are subs. Because that's like $500 a month, or I guess $250 since Twitch takes half or whatever.
So of course he needs to think about the
But then also donations and ads and shit. And also if you're like making some money from YouTube, then all together, but it's like, that's like the minimum, you know, it's not like that's the end goal. It's like, once you're at that point, then if you go full time, then you should be able to pop off. If you do things right. But I don't know, being a streamer seems like a struggle. I honestly mainly stream just so I can have a first person perspective of all my games. Because my schedule these days is like, wake up, watch my stream from the day before, take notes on my gameplay, eat breakfast, and then I either work out and meditate or just meditate and
you should trust like your
game.
staff and then your teammates kinda like make
Although
it
today I watched
immediately, you know.
EU playoffs, which was pretty interesting.
Because
But
our team
it was a 3-0
environment
stop, so it wasn't that
pretty
fun
good.
to watch.
Like win or lose
Hunter
doesn't
has
matter.
shown a more diverse champion pool.
feedback,
So
it is pretty easy to talk, and then everybody giving a feedback each other. It is really good to see everyone like looking for the better play and they communicate.
We don't have mid player, top player both. I think that's why game is.
I've
What
been
I like
thinking of
in this
streaming
game
them.
is there is communication. I think we talk each
But
other a lot.
we could
between
go
the
through
coaches
some
and
games
sharing
together.
The idea, what we need to do, what we want to do, and then from that, I think we've been growing.
You hate mid. Dude, mid is so hard. It's like,
So we're adjusting the draft just a little bit.
I
Team's
don't
ready.
know.
We're ready.
It's
Let's
a
win again
struggle.
first.
Also, you're really reliant on having a good jungler in mid, which is like a coin flip, because it's not usually the case.
I like this split especially because last year we were just dominant in Star.
I was thinking maybe if
this
I have
time,
like a
We were not the
really
best team
interesting
in the
game,
world, in the league.
I could do like
but we
a
slowly become a best team
VOD review
in the
video
league.
on it. I really need to make some videos and
Should
stop
for
bumming,
everything, almost everything for win.
because making
And I see
content
that.
is
I'm
like
pretty happy.
the only way to make it in the league scene, it seems like.
was a lot worse for TL in the second half of the split. All their losses pretty much came from the first half, but the way they're playing and the way they're winning, TL is doing
Yeah.
a whole lot better in the
It's
second
like,
half.
you either have to
Big
pop
over
off
for
so
them.
hard
They're
that your
winning
jungler
faster,
just
they
like
have bigger
knows he
leads,
has
they
to
are
come,
closing games better,
or
all
you
the
just
good
win
stuff
lane
going
on your
TL
own,
very
but
much improved in the second half. You've got a
I don't know.
counter pick, Akali from
On my mid lane account, I kind of just play Orianna, and I'm just like, you know what? If you come, I can set up ganks with ulti. If you don't come, then I just scale for late game, and I just try to 1v9 team fights.
I'm looking. I'm looking at jet side. I'm looking at jet side. It is a team fight, complete stop for Team Liquid. You bleed the Drake, you find 3 kills. We go Baron.
And it will mean they grab themselves the Baron. Jensen, the difference maker again here.
Impact.
Jensen has been popping
But
off.
there comes the Akali. Goodbye to the AD carry. Goodbye to the jungler. They can't. Ajit in? Okay, go back, TV bot.
Team Liquid will get their 14th win. They will take the Bud Light Ace,
Well,
they will take the Nexus, they will take the KDA.
yeah, there's a few ways to climb as mid. Like, you can be like a mage player and then just play for team fights, or you could just be a sinner. Like, pick shit like Kiana, Talon, even Diana or Katarina, and then you just run around and you kill everyone and just like fuck farming. You just become a second jungler. But then you also get mid lane farm, so it's like
I think no matter what
pretty broken.
we should be going into the game with
Like right now, Kiana has like a 56% win rate in Diamond 2 Plus, just because
think about any of that. We should only think about what our win conditions are.
you don't
So,
like you don't have to be good at lane. You just
bit of a negative mindset.
buy Moby
That's not
boots,
bad.
buy lethality, and
Also,
just
we can all contribute to make it
one
better.
shot
Really
people.
good job winning the game in 44 minutes.
일단 내가 드래프트 하는 이유가 있을 거 아니야.
Oh yeah, you're hip already then.
둘다 좋아 보였는데 나도 이유가 있을 거 아니냐.
But like Kane, like ultimately it is up to Kane,
right?
I knew that they
그러면은
picked Sion because I checked the OPGD, he only played Sion too.
근데 드래프트 바로 끝나자마자 중간에 뭐 오른 뽑자마자 막 한숨 여기서 막 한숨 쉬고 우리 이미 게임 진 것처럼.
Yeah, but like especially during draft, like don't make any sound of like frustration or make sides or don't give any like negative.
아 개트롤 아니야 진짜 그거는 얘들아.
Because it just feels super bad. And it is tilting. Because we need to find a way, to win with our draft.
If coach and players cannot trust each other, I think.
Yeah, I do love abusing zombie wards. Like,
So I think.
your vision score just gets insanely high. It's so dumb, especially if you build that one jungle or lethality item that you one-shot wards and you have zombie ward. That combo is too nutty.
And we will talk about draft and how we make sure that we can all be bought in. Because Impact, you have a different opinion of what you want a draft to be than what Kane had. In the moment, we need to listen to Kane. Afterwards, we'll talk, we'll listen, we'll try and figure it out for next time, alright?
Anyways, good win.
Yeah, good win.
Yeah. Let's watch the game and then.
Are you
Yeah, we'll break the mid.
What was it? Level 1 seems good.
No.
It wasn't too bad.
It would have been fine if I got the kill.
It's not easy. It's really not easy. It's really not easy.
Fuck our
Errol has 5
AD
different
carries,
and
a
then
Fizz
they
main.
sing like a different
This
style.
lobby's not too hot.
They understand like a different way though. It's same game, but they understand like a different way of game. Looks a 1-2 like up level against enemy jungle. He want more farm, and then Jensen need more ganks. Also bottom top, we're same, and then everything is different, right? So I think, but we should like find what is most
I wonder what he'll play.
chance, what is most good like macro to win. So I think that is most hard part.
Let's talk TLTSM because this is a huge match.
I'm pretty excited to see these kind of different styles clash.
Potential finals preview, and it's so far from how it was back in Spring Split. I'm stoked to see how good TSM is actually
What
against
does he
TL,
pick?
and then if this is actually what's going to look like, it might be a couple, month from now when they're actually playing for the finals.
Spikeman's going to come through. Shen over the top. Gameplay goes as well. Who's going to win this one? Picked up there by Broxton. The fight continues with 1 kill on Azpika as well. Kill comes through to Core JJ.
I don't know what I want to play.
Into the better of the first battle of this game.
Watch me, I have no flash, okay? Watch me, I have no flash.
I feel like Ivern could be a bop. Maybe Graves.
Charm into a knockup. They're going to go for this fight. TSM, they've already got a 1-for-0
Hecarim is
creep.
also
Versus
up.
Stopwatch just barely double stays alive, but Impact trades one back for the knockups again. Another 1-for-1.
He's down here, he's farming. I think they're coming. They're all on bot side. Yeah, we just started. One try.
I feel like Ivern is it though.
They don't know. We just finished. Yeah, I'm on. I'll go up after when it's low. Nice. I'm gonna go push top. Be the top trade. Keep it top.
2-2 taken a while ago, and actually, I'm seeing a TP spent top side. Of course, Impact, he's level 18, he's got 1 million.
You also just get so much extra gold from Umbral. Like, it's so cheap, it gives lethality and 10% CDR, and then you just get half your gold back from killing fucking wards. Like, I don't know why they made it to where you one-shot wards always. Like, not even when that passive is activated, just like, always. It's really cool, because you just buy Sweeper, and then you're just fucking running around, killing everything. I wonder what Mr. Tony will pick into Gragas top. Fiora. Well, our comp is weird, but I feel like it's about. This guy play a lot of Ezreal. It's whatever. Ezreal's one of those champs where it's just you don't have to be insanely good at it. You just fucking farm up, hit your item spike, and you're chilling. I play for mid top mainly this game.
It's always hard to like talk about like how the game is gonna go and like how
The eternal queue continues.
Two crucial mistakes, dropping vision and losing respect of Baron, and then fighting the 4v5 with Broken Blade could not show, and they're going for the turrets. Team Liquid looking to deny TSM that buy.
It's a fight, it's a fight, it's a fight. Come on! Yeah. You're bugging this guy. Get the fuck out! Okay, save me. Okay. Nice.
I don't know, man. They just got fucking gapped. Like, Double Up looked so tilted. The thing with GG is they actually have a good jungler. Like, Closer is pretty nuts. He's probably the best jungler in NA right now. Like, Blybird's been slumping, and now it's like Closer's just popping off the whole time. And TSM jungle is pretty questionable. Like, Spica's, I don't know, like, Spica's not bad. Like, he's a beast in solo queue, but it just seems like anytime any jungler comes to play for TSM, it just always looks bad. I don't know why. But I think TSM's gonna boom. Apparently they're putting in, or they put in treats into the Academy playoffs. And like, they're thinking of playing Biofrost. So like, I don't know what's up with that. I feel like they're doing some weird shit. He just had no counter pick to Morgana. I don't know. It was like, counter picks exist. You mainly want to play enchanters or mages, but then they just kept playing champs that Morgana is good versus. Like, Morgana's good versus Bard, Morgana's good versus Thresh. It was weird. It seemed like they were really lost. I mean, they got it together in the next game, but I don't think they're gonna make it far in playoffs. I think they'll lose next round.
Probably the most important it's ever been, because Riot got rid of championship points, so top 3 from summer playoffs go to Worlds. With the way the double elimination bracket works, if
yeah, I don't know. They were on some shit, and they also just got like Double Up was just playing pretty shit. Like, he was 20 CS down almost every game, and it's just like, that's not really acceptable.
And that's it. then we're qualified for Worlds. Then we refocus on winning summer split.
When does the game actually start?
The most confidence, and also win the NA championship
4:30.
is really important. But we will be
Or
qualified
are they
for
just
Worlds
stalling for
if we
time
win our
right
next
now?
best of 5 against Golden Dragons.
We were not a pro list team. We were not a like completely good team. Maybe they just wanna see us dominating, but we were growing. That's why there was so many mistakes.
Okay, well, we're
There
all
was so
on roll,
many
but we have a
flaws.
diamond bot lane.
Like now, I understand people underestimate us, but we see.
Because we are winning, so there is huge. Of course, I think for pro team, I think winning is almost everything.
I'm always trying to look at the present, so I'm gonna just only focusing on the win next game.
This guy is a weird champ.
So if we win this split, I think there is like a big success for us.
By TL and Golden
Oh, here we go.
respectively.
They were just talking for
Certainly
time.
excited to see what TL has cooked up on patch 10.16. We've seen quite a lot of movement, and I think that will continue.
I
throughout
mean,
playoffs, even though
the
patch
bigger
itself
thing
was
is just
the
like,
same. There's the set ban that's
while
become,
watching the games, it's
basically
not
gotten
even like
closer to, even though it's not
their
as
jungler was
aggressive
like
as
pressuring the lane,
known for, he's certainly very
and
good at
like
finding
that's why they were
spaces
down in
and so
CS.
when
It
you're
was
shut down, a lot
legit
of those
just
lanes
like
came from the
2v2. They were
Very
just
commonly banned,
getting
notably Caitlyn
outclassed,
missing, so
and
this does
like
feel like,
if your bot lane's
Caitlyn
getting
goes
outclassed
through,
every
you're looking
game,
to then match
then
with the Ashe.
how
You're
can
trying
you
to go for that kind of
play?
trade of OPs, so to speak. There obviously could be other plans there if they want to get a little bit more complex.
I mean,
but
like
the
20
fact that they
CS
go
is
for
like
it, are
overkill.
expecting it to be locked in. It is the most banned by far on
Like
10-16,
more than a kill,
and
I
the
should
major
say.
reasons it has received more than twice as many bans as the second most banned, which
Wow.
is Nidalee, Azir, and actually Shen all tied there. So, this is by far the highest priority pick. I'm very surprised to see it actually avoided here. Team Liquid, we saw the graphic earlier on the analyst
think
desk.
I'll
They're
probably
talking
play
about
Hacker Room.
down some of the overlap in champion pool and how important potentially Mordekaiser could be, because that has been very strong for teams throughout playoffs, and it is something that is shared in champion pool by both of these players. We saw that Haunter was dominating on that Mordekaiser multiple games against TSM, so they are going to take that for Team Liquid, but it doesn't mean you are giving away Caitlyn to Golden Guardians, who have, perhaps the strongest laning duo in the league. They ran over TSM when they were laning 2v2 there, and now they could actually just go for the Caitlyn Morgana. They could ban out things like the Karma and the Lux,
First
ban
time
out some of those,
Lissandra.
champions that could be difficult for the Morgana, and they
I
could
guess the
secure
champ's pretty
themselves
easy,
a
though.
really strong advantage here in the bottom lane right off the bat, and I think that's what I would like to see Golden Guardians do, because their 2v2 in the bottom lane has just been astounding.
Yeah, actually gonna save
Oh, I don't
support
like
for
this.
later. Okay, well there's Renekton. That's the kind of pick for Mordekaiser. So already Azael is unhappy.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan. I feel like it's not as though you
Close
had
around
to pick
Graves
Renekton
is,
because it's the only thing that can deal with Mordekaiser.
pretty
It
pog.
feels like a fine matchup. For the most part, it just ends up being trading farm. So to me, it felt more pressing to secure a bot lane advantage. Perhaps Haunter is not comfortable playing some of the other matchups that would actually be left on the table, but Haunter has had so much flexibility in his champion pool. He's one of the top laners that has played the most different things. So I am surprised to see that they felt like they
Overall,
needed to go to the Renekton. They couldn't go
I
to
like our
support.
comp,
I will say, as
but
a
they have a lot of
caveat, the other
CC.
thing that they could be doing is actually just trying to save their support pick for last to
But I
really
think
guarantee they know all the
so do we,
information.
and our team
about
fighting
Team
is
Liquid's bottom
a
lane,
little
and
bit
then to
better.
try to secure a winning 2v2 that way.
Just kidding.
But I do think that, that can be difficult sometimes when all the bans have come through, and yeah, Morgana, as expected, going to be taken away, so they kind of missed their opportunity there.
Yeah, pretty safe blind here though, probably for Demonte. It does seem like they are erring towards wanting to kind of pick support.
Yeah.
Ray Kirby talked about it on the disc. CoreJJ sees the whole enemy bottom lane so often in drafts for Team Liquid, even on the blue side, which is something that you can of course avoid if you want to draft this way. Golden Guardians potentially recognizing that may indeed give who he can pick, and if his Zoe is locked in, that is the expectation, as that
Zoe.
will be the lock-in.
So it will be counterpick for bot lane. I think this makes a lot of sense. Golden Guardians
wonder what
had
they blind.
a really strong plan coming in
Maybe
against
Karma.
TSM, but Team Liquid doesn't
Maybe
have
Lulu.
as clear of a kind of like a target, right? For TSM, Golden Guardians just chain banned out Bjergsen and then tried to get winning 2v2s in the bottom lane, and they were able to do that. I think it's more difficult.
I guess they
against
banned
Team Liquid to
Morgana,
prepare
so
pick
Bard's
and
probably fine.
they're more well
Jesus, dude, what the fuck is
probably
this?
anyone else really in the league right now, so that becomes difficult. But I still want to see them try to emphasize their strengths in that bottom lane. You need to really have kind of that point of power. Bard is going to be getting locked in here, so we'll see where Golden Guardians does want to take us. When you are going against Bard Ashe, there is the possibility to try to get aggressive, to try to go for all-in style of play. You could also even go poke heavy. I think Zyra is something that has really been kind of overlooked, and it can really fit very well in the meta. Caitlyn Zyra, I think, is an absolutely dominating lane. Karma here is going to help to contest the push. Karma, I would consider a stronger laner than the Bard, but they are going to go for the hard engage style. So I do think this makes sense. It's obviously a very different route than the Morgana. It's less lane dominant in that you don't have a guaranteed push because you don't have double range here, and Alistar could potentially be getting poked a bit by the Bard and the Ashe that could secure them the push.
But that being said, both of these champions are going to be relying on their flash to avoid the Alistar combos. If you do get hit by that headbutt pulverize, you have the trap to follow that up. You have the trample stun coming right after that. So it is a very powerful combo, just done in a very different way than what you would see from the Morgana. You know, this is less about just auto push and take turret plates and more about just kill them.
Yeah, certainly fun to watch the 2v2 unfold because it is a little bit different here for QB and FBI. Also, just in general with these supports, I think it will be fun to track support counterpick as a thing throughout the series, because if I was going to point to two supports with very large champion pools, that would be these two. CoreJJ has demonstrated a ton of mastery in different matchups already, and he was a mid laner, he still has
Ivern still could
picks
be the
even in
play.
that role, so I'm sure he's got some things prepared. But with Champs Select complete and the players loading onto the Rift, it is time for game 1 of Team Liquid versus Golden Guardians.
What do they counterpick? Show the preview, damn it. Motherfucker.
Alright, we're onto the Rift for our first game between Golden Guardians and Team Liquid. A best of 5 to determine who stays in the upper bracket.
I really hope that this guy dodges.
Best of 5. Neither team is out of playoffs if they lose here, but winning here means an awful lot in this one single series.
I mean, guaranteeing your world spot there, you know, maintaining upper bracket advantage so you keep that extra life is going to be so important going forward in this
God bless.
format. So very, very excited to see how game number 1 plays out. You know, will TL try to mix things up a bit, or are they going to be kind of playing that more tried and true style? You know, this is a team that doesn't surprise anyone. This is a team that plays
with
slow,
the phase
that
rush,
has, you know, the least different champion picks of any team in the league.
Spicy stuff.
But their strength is that they make very few mistakes. They have strong individual players. They rarely will make that mistake to kind of give over a lead or throw a game. If you give them an advantage, they're going to win. And this is something that they've kind of honed throughout the weeks. And honestly, they are looking, I think, fairly similar to the championship form that they had when they won 4 straight. You know, this is a squad that becomes very difficult to beat unless you can really get advantages in pick ban or push them faster than they are ready to react. And we'll have to see if Golden Guardians is going to be able to do that today.
Alright, well, little things here at level 1. Leashless for Closer here in the top side of the jungle. Broxah starting on the same side at his blue with a bit of help from Impact. Means Haunter gets to go to that lane first. But this is probably the lane we'll be talking about a lot in the early game. It's the 2v2 between Tactical.
I am actually pretty
CoreJJ
interested
and
in
FBI and
Closer's
QB.
path this
already
game.
took out CoreJJ's former lane pass of double lift. Now he's got a shot at CoreJJ. Not going well so far at level 1.
CoreJJ is smurfing this lane, actually.
Yep, I mean,
Not sure how I feel about the Alistar pick.
Basically not a champion before level 3. You know, people talk about the level 2 combo. It's not really that. Ever since they added the trample stun, you know, later in, you really just need level 3 to be able to do anything. So they're just trying to stay in range and actually get experience. And you can tell that CoreJJ, you know, is actually wanting to play this very aggressively because he did go for the Spell Thieves. It's not going to be the more standard Relic Shield start. He's clearly not worried about the all-in. He feels that he's going to have enough freedom to actually just step forward consistently, you know, be able to auto land spells to trigger the Spell Thieves gold. And if you can do that, you can get the Sight Zone completion very, very quickly. And the added mana regeneration allows you to play it more aggressively too. Because basically their goal in this lane is to keep FBI and Huhi so low on health that they can't look for the all-in. Because if you play it passively, then there are going to be opportunities for this Golden Guardians bottom lane to look for the 2v2 kills.
So gonna spot one. Yeah, that's not a good place to recall. Damonte already very low. Gonna put Jensen to sleep, but not a whole lot left in the tank. In fact, waking him up might have been a bad call, but Jensen is gonna get the ignite that Damonte found on the ground, but he's already being forced back here.
And even though he didn't actually land that Q, I mean, that would have been first blood, probably, if he lands that Q. They're going for the all-in now.
CoreJJ they go. Huhi ready with his ignite and the phase rush on the Alistar, but with Closer in the area, CoreJJ and Tactical are just going to disengage.
And Huhi must have missed some experience, because FBI is 3 and Huhi is 2, so maybe he missed a minion there or something. But, you know, didn't actually get 3 as he went in, so you can see how short that kind of little CC chain is without the level 3, because you need that trample for the stun to follow up that little knockup. He does have 3 now, and that is where it starts to get a little bit more dangerous, because if you can land that trample stun, then you can follow up with the Caitlyn trap and really start to threaten. Whoa, that binding really took a right turn.
Yeah. Bard tends to do that.
Bard binding cheats more, I think, than any ability in the game. Like, it is insane. It just turns directly sideways and binds.
You know what it reminds me of? It's like, I know a lot of the devs have been having fun, like, showing off silly things you can do in, like, development tools, and, like, making abilities, like, needlessly large.
Why? It's a Hecarim game.
Look over at the fact that they have all of these potions still remaining. Tactical has 2 biscuits and a health potion. FBI has nothing. So if he gets
Closer already getting a lead
it does
in
start
the
to
early
get
game.
very, very dangerous. The threat of the all-in is lower because they are
As
playing
expected.
exhausted. It's not a
Countering the
good
Raptors
for
there is pretty
JJ,
big.
but they still are going to have to be pretty darn careful about it.
Well, top lane here, Haunter actually built up a decent lead for himself. Currently up about a wave.
Yeah, lots to farm though for Impact, so it should even out quite a lot unless Haunter can kind of deny that. And you know, I do expect this to be fairly even overall.
Scaring Berserkers, not bad.
Very far ahead, then maybe you can start leaving from new guys and things like this. But generally speaking, I expect the Mordekaiser to be able to kind of hold on in
my
the
god.
lane as long as you're playing it pretty well.
It is.
And Impact, very intelligently, just going to hold the wave and try to set up a little bit of a mini freeze, make sure that Haunter can't base there. He has got to fully push in the wave, and that's going to kind of mess up his base timing a little bit.
Yeah, thankfully for him, Broxer, as we know, is on the bottom half of the map, but looks like closes up for coverage just in case. Jensen is actually getting pushed into. There's a dive on the horizon here if Closer wants to go for it.
Well, we're playing it, I guess. I didn't really want to do -10, so only 20 minutes of queue for this bad boy. Oh hey, speak of the devil, it's Mr. Eggnog. I don't know, if I snowball mid-bottom it's winnable, but top lane is pretty doomed. My hair is really annoying me today. I think if we can snowball bottom or get flashes early, should be able to chain kill them. Snowballing mid would also be ideal. Looks like a upstart. I don't know what that means. Alright, pretty huge. Getting that crash there is really nice. I might have to get double scuttled here. He gets my blue for the bot kill, but it's really fine. He probably gets my Gromp too, but it's okay. Losing the scuttle kind of sucks ass though. Maybe I should have done the scuttle instead of recalling. I don't know. I'm down. He's gonna flash and live. Okay, he dies. It's huge that he dies. Mid is kinda getting gapped. Bro, that's so obvious. I guess I go top. Catch the wave. At least I get most of that CS. I like how Warwick can just never recall and just have HP forever. It's pretty cool. I'm a big fan. Okay, I'm a bit down in CS because of the early invades, but I'm cycling my camps well, so I have a bit of an XP advantage. Or I will at least after I clear my bot side. Problem is, if I get counter ganked here, it's just Giga doomed. I can't really go top. I have no fucking mana, man. Maybe I need to stay.
Kill the demons of my mind ever since you came around. We a river running wild. How could I have been so blind?
Really don't think we can. Like. Probably dead here. I really just get fucking shit on like that with Sheen? Fuck me, man. If Garen gets the kill, it's okay, but... Okay. I really thought I would win, but he had his kick back up, so of course I lose. This game is hard. Sun is popping off. Who took my red buff, man? Lee did? Did their bot lane? Did Warwick? It's probably Warwick. How dumb is it that I can't get scuttles or anything? Fucking bot lane just keeps taking scuttle crabs, man. And I misclick because I'm a fucking Vega. Should probably be bottom. It's too late. It's too late. Well, at least it'll be fast one. won't kill either. LMAO.
person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thought. So,
Sure glad this wasn't a -3, man.
and lives in a world of illusion. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull,
I guess I could have dodged for -10, but like
repetition of words.
at that point, why even bother fucking queuing?
I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, it's useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And all so-called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because through excessive thinking they have lost that's
What
to say,
fucking boots time want?
confuse science with
I guess
the real
mercs.
world.
They have so many tab eye though. At least it's almost 15.
This is the beginning of meditation. Most of us would have rather money than tangible wealth, and a great occasion is somehow spoiled for us unless photographed. And to read about it the next day in the newspaper is oddly more fun for us than the original event.
Like, I don't know. It's just so hard to play this game when
Confusing the real world of nature,
every lane's getting gapped.
we are destroying nature. We are so tied up in our minds that we've lost our senses. Time to wake up. What is reality? Obviously, no one can say because it isn't words.
I sure hope we 15.
Material, that's just an idea.
Oh yeah, this shit's a banger, no doubt.
Reality is the point cannot be explained in words. I'm not trying to put you down. It's an expression of you as you are. One must live. We need to survive. To go on. We must go on.
Oh, close. I have my Triforce now at least.
Running down my summer, and I feel so lonely, and I feel so lonely, and I feel so spaced out, running into no one, and I feel so lonely, and I feel so lonely, lonely. All of my friends went home, and now that they are gone, I feel alone.
Well, I have my Triforce.
So they
Unfortunate loss from Select that could have been avoided completely. Thing is, it's like, it's just so incredibly lost. It doesn't matter if this guy's inting kills. Darius just casually counter jungling me. Well, that's a lot of gold. Got multiple shutdowns. Still don't really think it's winnable though. I mean, you're good, bro. The TLDR is mid and top are both hard gapped, and then even though I repeatedly ganked bottom, they weren't able to help me get any crabs, and their bot lane just fucking took crabs from me on repeat. Goodbye. Well, we get to continue suffering. But at least if I got one of the shutdowns, it was possibly comebackable. But like, if I'm just getting all of them, like. You really cannot. I guess I'm down to yellow it. Definitely outsmites me. Wow, we're actually doing it. What the fuck? We're giving drag? I don't know how I feel about the locket purchase. Once I get this, it's actually winnable. Okay, but we're actually coming back. It's kind of crazy. Might be worth to just reset, honestly. Damn, I actually thought this was like turbo lost, but I guess Casio does scale pretty hard. Okay, at least I have my DD now. Oh shit, we're actually winning. You love to see it. Endable. This guy is like on some shit though. Holy shit. Let's go! We're actually gonna do it. That's crazy. I'm still in disbelief, honestly. I'm just gonna let them zone that shit, and we just do this. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I fully deserve to win this game, but we take that LP straight to the bank, baby. I guess Senna Lux is pretty good with Hecarim, Cassio. Yep, phase rush is balanced, baby. Damn. Our team fights were actually so nasty. Once we were able to stabilize. I wanted the fuck out of that game. God damn. Oof, we approaching 300 LP again.
Blips on the radar, that third dragon fight, as well as that one Baron take, the contest.
Just fuck that one out. When you do your next fake history thing, I think that one will be notably absent.
Exactly. So, Golden Guardians again.
How'd the early game go?
Engage.
Low kill. Yeah. Low kill count means TL just wins.
Haunter gonna try and rip into the back line, tactical to target, but he got put in the death realm, and that's a real bad time. It's a timeout time for Haunter as Impact. He's going to look to take him down, but he's in the stopwatch now. Haunter will be felled at the end of it all. Tries to heal up, but it's not enough there as the rest of Golden Guardians must turn tail and run.
Yeah, they're going to be forced back. FBI had to flash out of there, too. You know, you see Haunter going in, this big, threatening, Renekton.
They got Soul, too.
There for CoreJJ playing that on the combo, and then was able to...
On the mid lane, as Golden Guardians have made this Dragon Dark, Huhi gonna get the combo down. Tempered Fate gonna try and save Tactical. The rest of the team is flashing in. See you later, Ash, as Closer's gonna be the one to seal the deal.
But TL's on Baron. You know, we gotta get a look at this because this is a two-man Baron happening right now with the Azir. And
yeah, Azir's balanced champ.
They've got to figure this out. Yeah, there it's spotted now, but can they actually even do anything? I think they're too far away, so they're gonna TP over. Haunter's gotta buy time here.
Try and kill the jungler. That's the best way to do it. Damonte gonna flash in. Instantly knows he's gonna try and take down Broxah, but Broxah is actually doing the
Ooh,
Zoe. And
okay,
Wicked now
Broxah.
is dead. The sleep just in time comes through as Haunter is gonna chase in onto Impact. He's gonna flash out of the way, but Haunter follow flash for the stun. He is gonna be shot by FBI as Golden Guardians just in time sniff out the two-man Baron.
That is really big for them, and I do think getting caught in that mid lane is kind of what gives it up, right? You know, when no one comes over to respond to your two members being attacked, they had vision on the Dragon Pit. Okay, we know TL's not there. You kill their bot lane, mid lane, no one comes to respond. Where else are they going to be? They're not showing on any of the lanes, so they had to be on the Dragon. And now it's a counter Baron attempt here from Golden Guardians. It's going down kind of slow. We'll see if they can actually finish it. The Spellbook Smite came through from Damonte. They're going to get it.
Very well played by Golden Guardians. Had all the tools they needed. Huhi not going to escape alive by the looks of things. The rest of the squad is going to zoom on out. Ooh, Face Rush actually putting in some work, but Jensen is going to get the kill.
It's one fast cow, but he still goes down. And Golden Guardians punishing TL. Back-to-back objective fights here. TL stayed committed to that. I feel like once Tactical died mid lane, you had to pull off. It was very obvious what they were doing. Instead, they wanted to try to commit to it. They wanted to try to go for that big play, get the big lead. They fail in that, so now it is Golden Guardians with that Baron buff. But TL in position to take the Dragon means they're going to put themselves at soul point. So honestly, not that bad in the big scheme of things. We'll see how much Golden Guardians can get as far as gold is concerned from this Baron buff. Because remember, all the outers are up. So there's a lot of gold available, you know, for a Baron up push to actually claim here, and we'll see how well Golden Guardians is able to do that.
Nice arrow. Good combo. FBI has just gone tactical. Finally nails an ulti, and Team Liquid gonna push that Baron power play off a lot further back than they would like. They're gonna take the mid outer down as well. Have control now.
Damn,
back
that
to
son
the
of
push
damage.
that was gonna begin. Gonna have to wait 25 seconds for FBI to come back and start that siege. Haunter at least gonna start work on the bottom side. He will get this outer tower nice and easily.
Yeah, that is nice for them. But I've got to say, pretty brazen play by FBI to just step forward there. All 5 members missing on the map from TL, and he just walks up and auto-attacks him. This is the previous play before the Baron attempt did come. So again, out
we
of
got the
fog
boy
there, in goes
Saber.
Huhi. And that was actually pretty cool. The phase rush did get value there. So he
But
procced the phase rush with
we
the
are
initial
already
combo,
talking
and
shit
then was able to stay up on top
in
of
the
his
team chat.
target with the phase rush, you know, with that trample to actually get the auto attack stun afterwards. So maybe that's where he's looking for value in this situation. We do see a very close duel. Look at how low Damonte was. The flash heal came through from FBI so that Damonte wouldn't die to the burn and was able to finish off Broxah, allowing them to get those kills, get the Baron, put themselves in a lead. And we can see in the bottom left of the screen, Golden Guardians picking up another outer. They're now going top lane. They will get all 3 of those pretty much for sure. And now looking for Jensen.
Yeah, Quota J actually just gonna tank the incoming Battle Star as a result. Eats a bit of redemption damage as well from Zoe, because again she found it on
Damn,
the floor.
why does everyone hate this guy actually?
Mid lane outer goes down. Still 30 seconds left for the Red Bull Baron, but Impact is getting things going in the bottom half of the map. Good by Tier 2 bottom lane.
I've got to say TL handled the Baron buff very well. The fact that, you know, it didn't kind of get out of control. It's just 1,500 gold. Like, that's basically their Baron power play was taking the Baron. That's about it, right? Because they got a good pick onto FBI. They punished him, you know, without having those summoners and stepping too far forward without knowing where TL was. That got them a kill. They took mid lane hurt off that, and then they're able to trade that bottom lane tier 2, that impact round, for what Haunter would be taking on the top side. So they keep the gold close. They are at soul point. And in the long run, honestly, you'll take that trade. I think TL, as funny as it is probably happier than Golden Guardians about these last couple minutes, even including that Baron take.
Yeah, especially with the soul factoring in.
Yeah,
have to see.
exactly.
I mean, now Golden Guardians are forced to fight every single time it spawns. Next time is 225. People are getting stronger. Haunts are working on the Death Dance pretty quickly. We actually have 2 items done for Impact as well. So we've got 2 damage items now finished. The Rylai's alongside the Leandries. 2 plus a QSS for Tactical, which certainly will make him feel a lot safer. Basically the same story for FBI though, 2 plus a QSS as well. So teams are starting to get a little bit more even in strength overall. But it's going to be just a lot about how they handle these objectives. And we have 2 major ones spawning in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's also going to be concerning because you're going up against a team that has soul point and a Mordekaiser, right?
This
So it's
shot's killing me actually.
If TL has the inside track on a Dragon, you just rush it down, and Impact flashes over on Closer and presses R, and now Closer doesn't get to play the Smite game. It's just Broxah against no one. So that is a big concern. And we don't see Closer working towards a QSS yet. It is just FBI who has one. So, you know, if I'm TL, I'm trying to make sure I'm at the objective early. I'm trying to make sure I have vision, and I set up, and I look for that exact play.
All right, well, Golden Guardians the first to set up that vision. They do have 2 control wards in the river. CoreJJ, though, ever vigilant, unsurprisingly, the highest vision score in the game, is going to at least get some defensive down. Jensen is going to path over this control ward, going to be slowed down by Closer, but thankfully for him, there's no CC in that brush, just a grave.
Has this guy played a single game of Singed? Pretty sure he
Gonna be
hasn't.
able to get out of there, no problem. But as you said, Golden Guardians.
So like, I'll dodge this game, even though it's -10.
It means TL get access to
But
the
like,
so they get to
so
put down some of those
incredibly
wards.
dumb,
You know,
man.
zombie wards everywhere there for CoreJJ playing that on
Really,
the
no one dodged. Really, no one dodged.
But this is going to be
I'm
an
actually so
incredibly
triggered.
important fight here. We'll see if Golden Guardians can find a big pick. Who he has been
Please
great
tell me it's
to his
-10 in
credit
only
with
6
the
minutes,
engages.
and not
He did
-10 in
get
30
played in that
minutes.
lane, expected if you can't find any sort of kills with this Alistar Caitlyn, it's the Ashe Bard. But Hu He has made it worthwhile in all the fights, and now they actually are the first ones to get over to that pit. They're setting up the trap line, so TL is actually trying to play it through mid. If Golden Guardians are too far over there, still 20 seconds, so
Solo
Hu
queue
He's
is
going
suffering.
Yeah, he's in there. Tempered Fate not going to connect it, but Hu He's going to run out of there. Horns are being grabbed as well by the Mordekaiser E, but Hu He burnt everything for the engage, and there's no follow-up, unfortunately.
Yeah, they get
Monte
nothing
Arrow.
from it.
Oh, good. Barrow there as the Banshee's Bear is stripped off. He's going to get followed up stun by the 5Q as well. The Monte
Under
very
grind.
low in this situation.
I don't think Golden Guardians can win this fight anymore. This is incredibly risky. Jensen already has mid lane all the way pushed in. TL will just move in and take position. Golden Guardians should just give this. You have no health on Hu He or Demonte. You have no flash on either of them. Hu He doesn't even have an ultimate. He's playing phase rush. So
Someone else dodged. Thank the
did
Lord.
allow him to escape from that position. But that is Soul given away free and clear. And now Golden Guardians going to be in some trouble. They are still up gold, and it is not, you know, straight up combat power. The move speed obviously is very, very valuable, but it's not like, you know, Infernal and Ocean in that same way. So you can still, you know, burst people down and whatnot. But it's going to be difficult to deal with. The 10% flat.
I would have been very sad if I had to wait 30 minutes to play again.
That, in addition, obviously, you know, to the ultimate burst of move speed. But I would say really the only person who's getting a ton out of it is Mordekaiser. It's insanely good on Mordekaiser because you throw them into the Death Realm, you get that big burst of move speed plus the flat move speed, and now no one can even kite you. You're just going to get caught and die to the Mord.
Catch here on the CoreJJ, perhaps though. Drowsy he goes, wakes up though, thanks to the ace in the hole that followed through, but there was no real extra CC there as Bard does get through the portal, so CoreJJ is safe.
So TL again playing through mid. And it just feels like they have a better understanding of how to actually play out these dances. You know, Golden Guardians is getting vision in the area, trying to set up, you know, around the Dragon Pit, around the Baron. But oftentimes they're kind of doing it a little bit.
Them showing their kind of
Sorry.
inexperience on making.
Alright, we're
these
probably gonna be in queue
not
for a minute. I'm gonna
But
try
I
to
do
get a
like
quick
the
pee.
idea overall, like you're saying, either Broxah and Jensen can both bail out of there together and it's kind of no skin off your back, or you can both hard commit with the TP coming in and try and, because they almost killed Demonte showing up in that pit. Like, if Jensen was on the same page, or maybe he's pushing the Haunter out with his ultimate early and you focus on burning it down, it felt like there was a couple different choices and they didn't decide on any.
Yeah.
But I do
I
like
would've-
the idea.
I would have opted for your first option of the bailout with
It's
Azir
the
and Lee
safest
Sin,
one.
both having dashes, and you're like, okay, fair enough. Control it over the top. You found us. You know what? You got us. All right, we'll back off now. But that's not what happened.
And you have to give it to Golden Guardians. There were some moments where it felt like they were reacting and starting to bring things back in their favor, but Team Liquid there in the end, showing that it's really difficult to poke any holes in them with how consistent they have been in
Got
this
him.
play. With Kobe, what did you make of just the final moments and how they were able to close things out?
I mean, I really liked how Team Liquid was able to team fight afterwards. And even though Mordekaiser had been down so often here for Impact, he's able to be a big playmaker for them later too. CoreJJ always on point with the Bard.
Yeah.
People were complaining about it so much in the regular season, and that's really where you started to hear the chants of, why CoreJJ's got to be the MVP? Look at this crazy Bard engages for the team, and
He was neutralizing Rift Heralds, man. Like, I was really impressed with Team Liquid. Even after they lost that Baron, they instantly get the third Drake. Then they go pick FBI, and I would take third Drake for, I think they lost like 1.5k gold in that total Baron power play or something. So I'm totally down with that. And from then on, Team Liquid just kept out executing.
Multiple members of Team Liquid pulling their weight here, and one thing that we focused in was the top lane and some of the picks that we were expecting to see within the series. Probably you specifically talked about some of the counters that you wanted to see come forth. How do you think that Golden Guardians should approach transitioning into game number 2 in hopes of grabbing a victory?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to be scared to do this kind of draft again where they're banning out top lanes, because Impact just has a really good champion pool. He always has so many picks. But when I saw this draft, at first I thought, all right, they're baiting the Mord pick so they can play, you know, this kind of split push style like Jax or Fiora. But that didn't come out. If they do want to go with this ban top laner kind of strategy again, I don't think the Renekton's the right pick. It didn't gain enough, and Impact still had a lot of impact in the game, so why are you spending 2 bans and one of your counter picks on them? So if you don't want to do this kind of, play around topside thing, another change that I think they could have done is get Huhi back on an Enchanter support. Red side, they did it as a counter pick. I know the Alistar is fine into Bard, but it's not going to give him a lane advantage. You saw their gold stats go down. There was an option. Morgana was banned, but Lux is still open. This is a Huhi champion, and it's a really good champion that has synergy with Caitlyn. They do the same kind of trap binding combination, so if you are going to do a counter pick top, go for something harder. If you are going to do a counter pick bot, go something harder, because you don't want to play TL's game against them. You want to play your own, so go 4-1 or go like lane dominance. That's what I'd like to see.
And we did see like a little attempt at trying to dive the Mordekaiser, right? When we had the double roam. Included in my replay, if you're watching Closer's POV, was him on Graves going up to the tower towards Mord. But the fact that he was so close to level 6, and Graves is a terrible tower diver because you can just go behind the tower and it blocks his auto attacks, and you play hide and seek with him. So those kind of little risky movements that they missed a couple of those early game opportunities.
And that's why I'm excited to see them bring Red side again and probably look for harder counter picks. Like Probably was saying, they're looking for playmaking setup potentially or whatnot. But here, going back to Red side, I expect them to commit more to lane dominance. And hopefully that's able to translate to just more natural leads that Closer can exploit versus having to hard force these really tough dives and stuff.
The attempts were initiated in game number 1. Didn't always follow through, but this is a series after all, meaning Golden Guardians will have another opportunity to keep themselves in this best of 5 series. We're going to have game number 2 on the opposite side of this break, so stay tuned.
Many of us are working from home and adjusting to new coworkers. Coworkers who borrow supplies and always interrupt meetings. A gift can help.
Yeah.
And when you use your MasterCard,
should be
you
a
have
fun
security
game.
benefits that keep you protected, so your purchase ends up in the right hands or mouth. And your staff can start something priceless.
Let's see this game. There's a lot of Malphite games. Jungle main that has more games of Malphite than anything else. I guess he's Malphite primary, jungle secondary. Some weird shit. I think lobby's kind of awkward. They have good jungle matchup and mid matchup and bot matchup. That's Raheem. Maybe I should have taken TP in this matchup. Not sure. I was trying to find a game of him versus the Malphite, but I could not. I respect that he goes health every game though. It's some Chad shit. I think I smack him a few times on the way to lane if he leashes, which I'm pretty sure he will. Nice. I was able to get him. Apparently he tanked some hits, which is pretty huge. Because he didn't have his shield up for when I was hitting him. I would very much like to get this crash off. CSing pretty well though. Could just reset now. I guess I'd just buy Ruby and a pink. Pretty good cheater off, I think. Let's see how many minutes I missed. One? I missed. Oh, damn, it didn't crash like all the way like I wanted it to. So I actually missed 3 melees. But I get a Ruby Crystal advantage, and he's low on mana, and I can pressure her with the freeze now. Just hoping to get him like the very edge. Oh, fuck me. Okay, but how good is my CSing actually? Wave's pretty good for me. I'm looking for an ulti. Cole, let's go. Fuck. Can't buy T-Mat. That sucks.
Out of time, I really thought you were on my side, but now there's nobody by my side. I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. Don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling. I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. Don't let me down.
We got the Herald, but Malphite came. I think Syndra might have flashed there, but I'm not sure. Actually, no, it must have been down. Okay, but like, I'm actually most CS of all the solo laners. root and then head back to lane. I can probably pressure a kill. Fuck. Actually missed 3 melee XP for that. Not worth it all. No.
Yeah, all this money, so don't fuck with mine. Seeing out with my girls, I'ma have a good time. Step back with your chit chat, killing my vibe. See, can't get too much of a good thing. Swan here dressed up in the finest things. Well, please hold your tongue, don't say a damn thing. See your iPhone camera flashing. Please step back, it's my style, you're cramping. You here for long, oh no, I'm just passing. Do you wanna drink? Nah, thanks for asking. Ooh, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, like you know me. Nah, yeah. I am not your homie, not your homie. Ooh, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, like you know me. Nah, nah, yeah. You don't know me. Oh, yeah. Ooh, nah, nah, yeah. Don't act like you know me, like you know me. Nah, nah, yeah.
Maybe kill him still. If he stays. I have Ignite up. It looks like he recalled. Oh no, stay.
But it doesn't mean you're
Fuck. Probably not worth. But what can you do?
Swan here dressed up in the finest things. Well, please hold your tongue, don't say a damn thing.
Bot lane's getting a bit gapped.
Please step back, it's my style, you're cramping. You here for long, oh no, I'm just passing. Do you wanna drink? Nah, thanks for asking.
Wave is decent for me though overall. Ask him about me. I mean, I don't know if we played together that much. He's a nice guy though. I would like some MR at some point, but not really super high prio. Fuck. I'm sorry. Perfect. I don't know if we can take this whole thing. Probably with the attack speed buff, we can. Please. Okay, well. It's not terrible. I think I can maybe hold this. I guess not. Kind You got banned? Lamau. I know he's pretty, he's pretty strict on his chat guidelines, so he definitely drops bans pretty fast. But I think one of the things he hates is actually when people ask about other people in his chat. I want to fix top and take the tower. I guess Jinx can go bottom. Pretty big shutdown though. Alright, I need to go hold bottom. I'm getting pretty strong though. Damn. Please. Yes. I don't know. I've seen a few videos of his where he just got like really triggered at people, so I think it's just he just doesn't fuck with it. Okay, what the fuck is this? But why's it gotta be like this, Mr. Syndrome? God damn it. Why do we have no vision on the map? Damn, Midhog has a lot of fucking CS. I'm starting to fall behind. Because I sacked a lot to go to that one dragon play. Midhog is just fucking split pushing with Mars. But we out. Not sure what I should build now. Maybe like a Randuin's. Okay, get it, Syndra. You have wave clear. Let's go, Nidog. Are we actually doing it, or no? Guess we'll just do this. Got some gamers. I think I can push the next one, then I need to leave. I'll get you down, down, down.
Sorry, just quickly. What if it's
Guides and Drushi dies there. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that. Because the thing is, like, it's just a fast way to start drama. Because, like, he either says something nice or generic, or he doesn't know the person, and then it makes him feel bad. Or you take that as, like, being offensive, when really he's just trying to play League of Legends, you know? I can understand it. Although in this case, I would say, like, if I'm literally in the game, then he can just be like, well, he's playing Shen decently, or whatever. I'm starting to miss a lot of CS, though. Maybe I should have just not ulted Nico there, and then ulted J4 when he went in. I don't know what I want to buy next. Guess I go for another MR item? I think I'm just so fucking tanky already though. Oh, I should have gone Locket, of course. I guess I could still pick one up. Lips. Let me win. Pog. My Shen is just unstoppable. Actually almost over 300 now.
Top lane for Haunter is largely gone.
Broxer is just going to have to try.
Also, I've just been listening to a random playlist.
We saw that executed a couple times early on in the game. We'll see if he can find any sort of picks with it, coming up potentially for this Dragon fight.
Has gone a bit more aggressive with his build, though, as you mentioned. There seems to be lots of different ways you can take Lilia as a champion. He is going for kind of a classic combination, Ryways plus Liandry's, so going to be a lot about utility and damage over time, and setting up long fights where he can chase people down with the extra move speed from the Q. Certainly would love to see a cool setup Lilia fight. We've seen a lot of good uses of her pick tools in combination with TF, but I am looking for 5-man Q into 5-man sleep, which is ambitious, but certainly effective if you can land it. That is the dream, the literal dream. They all fall asleep as TL trying to get traction around this Dragon Pit because they know they need to take this Dragon ASAP. Golden Guardians, so trying to wiggle their way in through mid lane. Damonte is also escorting some minions to the top side, so getting that pressure happening there as well. The Dragon is spawning in 3 seconds. TL, though, will be first to objective if they want it.
Yeah, they have that inside track. The Golden Guardians do have mid lane push, but they've got no minions alive right now. TL was able to fend that out, so TL is just going to go straight onto this. It may come down if they're going to rush it to a straight up steal, but they have Mordekaiser, so Closer will just get ulted out.
Damonte also looking for the flank, but into stasis he goes, then ulti out as well. The steal though could happen over the Mordekaiser ult does happen, so Broxer able to get the Dragon, but can Golden Guardians win the team fight? Tactical dead, asleep at the wheel is CoreJJ. He's going to be the second to fall, as it's 2 picks already for Golden Guardians. Impact the next one, but Hui just gets demolished by that Mordekaiser, as he's going to...
Everyone is shit-talking him. Holy shit.
Afraid of the dark.
All on roll and mid top are both really good players. AD carry is pretty good. Don't know about the support, but seems like pretty solid overall. And next lobby we go.
The auto attack there, because that pink ward is denying vision, TL stopped attacking.
Similar lobby, different AD carry.
Those Azir soldiers, he would have just been absolutely shredded. So Golden Guardians do come out, very even in the fight, but it's TL who take the Dragon.
Afraid of the dark.
Who to play this game? I'm not sure. Hecarim is always a classic angle.
We'll be looking to use that ult on cooldown. Apologies. As I am back, I believe. Hello.
NA is so scuffed, actually.
But Damonte with the rapid fire cannon was looking for the pick, didn't find it though in the mid lane.
Yeah, so not able to get that, but he did go for that rapid fire third, as you said. Looking to have a little bit more engage. That is one of kind of the weaknesses, I would say, of their composition here. So he's trying to shore that up a bit. Looking to be able to grab picks with those long-range gold cards. They definitely have good follow-up, but the initial engage is going to be the hardest part for them. You can see QSS is bought up now, finally, by Closer. Last game, he did not go for it the whole time through. This time, he is realizing that he needs the QSS, maybe had a discussion with the coaching staff in between games, and is going to be able to pick that up for himself. So it won't just be the guaranteed Ward ult into Secure for TL. And come time for this next Dragon fight, it's going to be a true TL tries to just rush it down like that, because Closer will be able to QSS out of the Mordekaiser ultimate, will be able to get an opportunity at stealing that Dragon and securing Ocean Soul.
Yep, I like this little change from Closer. I think realizing in the last game that there's just too many moments where he needed to get through that Mordekaiser ult and just couldn't. So I like seeing him go for the QSS much earlier in this game. Duskblade now completed for FBI, so he's doubling down on the lethality right now for the center. And as I mentioned already, it is third item RFC for Damonte, so very focused on ulting around and trying to get long-range gold cuts to pick people off. So you can kind of see what Golden Guardians are putting together as far as team fight goes. It's going to be pretty scrappy, going to be very oriented on picking people off once they have vision and control of the area. We already saw what Team Liquid wanted to do last game. They're happy to play 5v5 and just use their strong carries in Azir and Caitlyn with good frontline from Impact and Broxer to get things going. The
Niles
Golden Guardians
Chase.
certainly threatening
Hog.
with this Souls that will be up in a minute 20. Just need to find the right angle. And it's been close for the Golden Guardians, but it's not been quite enough to tip the game, you know, far enough in their favor that it feels like they're a few steps away from winning. This game's still staying very tense at 28 minutes.
It is incredibly close, and honestly, I don't even think that Ocean Soul
GG,
guarantees
good
them to win
soul.
in this game because you know they are a lot
They
of
can
really
win,
squishy champions,
but-
and there's still the potential that TL can burst people down, and then, you know, if you get burst down really quickly, Ocean Soul doesn't really have time to kind of do its job to really be very effective. It's mostly the incredibly effective on tanks because you can't just one-shot them, so they're always going to get use out of it. Of course, it's still a very big advantage. So they will be trying to look for that.
Ninja
and
Tabby,
increase their chances.
Tabi
The game
looking
pretty much dead
pretty
even at this point.
baller.
Golden Guardians trying to
Challenger,
play more
I think
towards
it's
these side
like
lanes. They do have the Lich Bane
500
as well as
LP
the
now.
attack speed here from that rapid fire. So Demonte is shredding through these towers pretty darn
Still
quick.
a bit to go.
And he has his ultimate. He is level 16, so rank 3 ultimate.
Oh,
is
that's what you've been
very,
up
very
to?
long
Dude,
range.
driving
If you're
class has
looking to
got to
try
be
see
one
if
of the
you
most
can
boring
self-play,
shits
if
in
you can force someone
existence.
to
Holy
answer down
shit.
that bottom side, you have the potential of just ulting straight over to the team and looking to try to get an engage.
It's like 475. These guys probably all demote, so it's like 480, almost 500.
The Dragon area, yeah, I don't want to base right now with 1 second till the
Just
Dragon
finished it
spawn.
today.
Demonte's probably fine to base. He's got his ultimate.
Well, I'm
Close
glad
to the
that you're
wrong
free
side of the
now,
rift to
because
get this objective.
you did it for 2 weeks, or because the one I did was 1 week, and it was like 6 hours a day. It was brutal. But hopefully you can whip yourself around now. I guess you still have to take the test and shit. Well, if we can Alright. I can either 3 camp into bot side mid or blue gromp red. Let's see. It's Renekton mid. He's playing hard to bot side. I think I can. Oh, that works. I don't know what ward they saw me on. But that is not a good start for bot lane. Not one bit. I guess I made them leash, but I think Hecarim also got a leash, I'm not sure. big camp to counter. Damn, top dies though. And they just want to reset. I don't think fighting here again is the play. Top lane getting solo killed is like pretty rough. Damn, he lives. I'm coming. Me. He lives is huge. I played it pretty bad though. I should have flashed the wall maybe, or just not killed the pink. Oh, he dies though. Unless. It's really huge that he lives. I want to get this dragon if possible. My red man, really? Huh? Like... Oh man. I needed them to burst it with me. But we just stopped hitting it. That sucks so much actually. Is top matchup really that bad? I don't know how he's getting capped so hard. With no jungle pressure. game is gonna be hard. But we're in a decent spot still. Okay. Well, game's going pretty decently so far. I'm like mega super tryharding, which is why I'm not talking at all. But holy fuck. I think we're gonna pull out the dub. Feels pretty good to be better than Night Blue, honestly, but not that good. Night Blue is he's pretty old at this point. He's been washed up for a bit. But it would be a lot nicer if we were able to be pressuring Soul one dragon earlier, but losing that fucking first rag, pretty tilting. The one good part about being better than Night Blue is like, I remember when I used to watch him. That's like a fond memory. And now look at him. See, he realized that like educational content is kind of dead, and like now he just memes it up all the time, which is like good for viewers, but it's good for like the Zoomer viewers. I don't really, it's not my cup of tea though. Okay, but like, how good am I at set actually? I fucking love this champ. Trinamir's just fucking... Why is Trinamir so strong? I don't understand. Is this matchup really that bad?
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
Just come get the red Ezreal. Don't die to Mr. True. The good thing is that I think Ezreal can carry this game, because no one can really kill him.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love that
But we reset now instead of with me.
fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
If we pick Kaisa, it's pretty free. I could have flashed onto Kaisa there, but I think just chunking them for free is better. Do we Baron actually? I guess we just drag and then catch bottom. I could have maybe flashed on Kaisa, but Kaisa it's not that worth killing. Oh, well played, Mike. Huge. That's okay. Still, we're in a winning position. I probably should have just peeled off sooner, but I thought that once we killed Hecarim, we'd be able to finish, but probably not. Jace really can't hold though, so it's like gonna be kind of awkward. Oh, I'm trying actually. Oh, huge ass stun. Oh, what a fucking ball! It was a pretty smart fight. I ulted nothing at the beginning, but it set me up to be able to stun. Could be on soul point right now. You literally did this pick before. It looks like they're just not contesting. Oh well, Thresh still falls for it. Lamau. Does Spike chase her down eventually? I think he does, especially if he E's over. response. Feels bad, man. Do I want to keep going?
Triple flex in top, bot, and mid. We have not been.
I'm above 300 now, which was my goal for today. So I might just call it. I've been live for 3 hours. Dude, why am I getting so many goddamn phone calls? Fucking bullshit ass.
Had a feeling that you called me to say you're sorry instead. You said it's my mistake. Are you waging up a war for the sake of
Yeah, I think I am just gonna call it now. Thanks for watching, bro. Good luck on your driving test.